There were some days and nights that were awful, cold, wet, damp, nowhere to go, no coffee, no nothing. But also, you know, I saw the most amazing sunrise, some beautiful encounters with people.
He was shuffling between Vancouver, Victoria, and Nanaimo for a while.
I was so busy just trying to get through a day.
But he wasn't always on the streets. Gordon Hawkins is originally from Calgary.
After my father died, I went traveling for a couple of years.
He started traveling when he was 18. He ended up in Kingston, Ontario for 6 years, then made his way to Vancouver to become a tree planter.
I think I was curious to start, and I wasn't finding work, and I had no language to talk about how I was feeling or what this weirdness was. No, I didn't know I was sick at all. I just thought things are weird. I was passing out on the street in Vancouver. I did it once and they picked me up in an ambulance. And I kind of came to in the ambulance and said, I'm fine, just tired. And then the next day they picked me up again. Someone phoned in saying I was passed out somewhere. And they took me to the hospital, and we got to the hospital and I said, no, I'm fine, I was just tired. And then the third time they just committed me.
He was diagnosed with schizophrenia, a brain disorder that affects a person's ability to determine what is reality and what isn't. Gordon calls it a dis-ease, a term used in acupressure.
But generally I wouldn't call it an illness. It's a dis-ease. So I was out of sync with the world around me, and it was making it difficult.
But he got the help he needed, including an apartment that his mother and aunt helped set up. And he was able to find our place through the process.
I started coming here when I was first diagnosed because I couldn't cook. It gave me a place I could drift, where I could let just whatever's happening happen. I wasn't judged, I wasn't trying to get fixed.
Gordon also wanted a change.
There's a choice, right? I can remain where I'm at, or I can try something else. Myself, I wanted to try something else.
While volunteering for the Sierra Club, he found his passion.
And next door to us, the Canadian Acupressure College. And when people booked sessions with the students there, if they didn't turn up, they would come and grab one of us for a free session. And just immediately I felt like this is something I could comprehend.
He got a grant from the government and went to school. It's been almost 7 years since he started getting his hands into acupressure. Today, he's giving back to a place that once helped him.
It amuses me to help people in their lives. Well, certainly I have some empathy.
He does acupressure on anyone who wants it twice a week at no charge. Gordon says it doesn't just help the clients, but he also gets in some practice and relaxation. As for the schizophrenia, he's healthier, taking his medications and getting a checkup regularly. And at the end of the day, he doesn't see it as just another disorder. He sees it as something that's helped him along the way.
I don't think it's a bad thing to have. I think it can be, I mean, it took me a long time to find my calling, but, you know, I did.
In Victoria, I'm Sucheta Singh.